Hey everybody, welcome back to FM Jeeping. My name is Mark, and today we're just going to do a quick update with some of the projects that I'm working on behind the scenes. So for those who follow me on Instagram, and more so Instagram than anything right now, I am building 1-tons for the Jeep. Now, I haven't really shown these yet, at least on video, so here's my Super Dana 60 axle.
I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a sticker. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flicker. Feel I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I just stay up. Look, straight from the mud like Ruby. Straight to the stage, they love me. I understand they hungry, but please don't hate, that's ugly. I've been sliding, shaking, moving. I've been popping in my city. Shawty say she love the way we do it with me. I be too turned up to ever give a f.
Took some fighting, but I got this mammoth shaft finally out.
About to catch a flight, I need to switch it up. Got that black boy joy, might do my dance on him. Take no disrespect, might put my hands on him. Hit this chicken, now she wanna marry me. But she gon' need some closure and some therapy. Came back to the city with my bank account on F. Giving rappers hell, I know they happy that I left. Hit the south in winter, I just put down my deposit. 82 degrees, I left that jacket in my closet. I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a sticker. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flicker. Feel I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow
So my main goal for these are to try to get them under the Jeep this winter. As the winter is gradually approaching and COVID and everything, I'm not necessarily sure I'm going to be able to finish this, but that is the goal. Ideally, I want to get these under the Jeep, bolted on, new drive shaft. I have new steering plans as well, so we're kind of seeing what we're going with. I am going to try to run Leafs for this year alone, and then next year upgrade to a 4-link in the rear. So I'll give everybody a quick tour of the Dana 60. I got my 2006 Dana 60 Super Duty out of a F350. Got an RTEC swap truss, which I still have to complete. I'm trying to figure out my track bar setup. The one that came with it is mainly for stock track bar, and after a trip I had today, I'm not necessarily feeling my stock track bar anymore, especially with the heavier axles. I want to upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. Probably something from Barnes or RTEC or even Rough Stuff, something custom. I also need to weld on my upper control arm mount. I had originally ordered it with this mount here, but this will not work with my control arm. So I opted to go with a Johnny joint and a Johnny joint mount from RTEC. Inside, I've got 538 gears from Yukon, Yukon spool, and a master install kit, which I got from East Coast Gear. If you are rebuilding axles or looking into rebuilding axles, give them a try. Check them out. Super easy people to work with. Told them my application, kind of what I was getting into and looking to do, and they were super upfront. They could have sold me some extra stuff, but they didn't. Really easy guys to work with. Check them out if you can. I honestly really suggest using them. Also need to weld on my spring caps. I've got to take the springs off the Jeep to kind of do this so I can line them up the way I want to. I'm also going to be tapping a hole in here, welding a nut on the bottom side for bump stops. I really need bump stops. I've been putting my, and I'm running 35s right now, I've been putting my tires into my fenders a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. And the spring tabs, the shock tabs are tacked in for now. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to be running the same shocks. I most likely will not be, because right now my shocks are limiting my travel. This thing will flex a heck of a lot more, especially with the long arm kit that I have. And I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing, and the shocks are my limiting factor. So I'm gonna have to change that. So I'm gonna do some measurements and things like that. So current state on the axle. I've got a new yoke that's gonna go in, but I have the preload fairly close on the pinion. I have the preload on the carrier all set up. It's pretty good. And right now I'm running about 14 thousandths in backlash. I'm gonna have to adjust that because I believe the spec is 6 to 10 thousandths. So I'm gonna have to move some shims over, but I'm close. For a first drop in, I think I did pretty good. Considering this is my first real axle that I'm building. A couple other goodies I'm gonna end up running. I'm gonna do Warren locking hubs and Yukon 1350 yoke with the U-bolts instead of the straps. And when it's all said and done, rough stuff, 1/4 inch diff cover. Yeah, I'm a little giddy. I can't wait to get this done. All right, so with the front, I'm kind of well on my way. I'm definitely not close to being done, but I'm on my way. So here's the rear. This is a Sterling 10.5. It looks pretty beat up, and to be honest, I've had it outside since May. Luckily it was under a tarp, but you know, it needs to get done. The beauty part about the Sterling is it's pretty much, we'll call it bolt-in. You don't have to do modifications, you don't have to cut it like you do on the Dana 60. The Dana 60 cutting is outrageous. The rear axle, you cut off the brackets, that's pretty much it. Whereas the Dana 60, you cut housing, you cut off brackets, you cut off a piece of the collar of the housing. It's a little hairy at first, but once you get it, it's not so bad. What am I talking about? The cutting sucked. So once again, just got to go through, you probably use the scaler, clean that up real quick, use a sanding disc, maybe a flap disc, clean it up, paint it. We'll get it underneath the Jeep, and I'm going to run little leaf springs on the axle for at least this season. Next season, I'm hoping to upgrade to a 4-link. So then I can get a little bit more flex, a little better ride out of it. A couple other projects I got in the works is I have a new power steering pump that I want to throw in. It is out of an WJ. It is not the one that powers the hydraulic cooling fan, unfortunately. I grabbed the wrong one, but I'm hoping that maybe it should be better. It definitely looks like it's in better shape than mine, and it should have hopefully a little bit better capacity. I'm also going to try running a power steering cooler in line. I got that out of a, I believe a Liberty or Compass. It might have been a Liberty. So I'm going to run a power steering cooler. Reason being is when I go to the 1-tons, I want to try to run hydro assist. I've already got the plate from DIY 4x4 that goes into the power steering pump, the end cap, so that way you don't have to take your box apart, completely to tap for hydro. And the last thing on my to-do list, or at least project-wise, is I want to do shackle relocation brackets. I was thinking about buying some from Ironman Off-Road or Ironman 4x4 Fab Off-Road. Not sure yet. I might try to make them. I have all the stuff to do it. I just have to kind of get off my butt and do it. And that should give me probably about another inch in the rear of lift and give me a little bit better articulation until I go 4-link next year. That's it for projects, at least. Now, I do have a couple more updates. I am still offering FM Jeeping hats at lidlaunch.com. I'll leave those in a link down below. And as well as we are doing a wheeling event in Eastern Connecticut, October 11th, 2020. If you wanted to come by and check it out, we're calling it the FM Jeeping Meet and Greet. There's 20 spots. I think 15 are still open. So if you're interested, check out FM Jeeping at Facebook to get more information about it attending. It's $30 per rig, and it's private wheeling. It's legal, and it's got some pretty aggressive stuff. I've actually made a video on this property. I'll go ahead and link that somewhere up here or somewhere as well. So thank you for watching this short departure from my normal videos. It was just a quick update to give everybody an idea of what's going on behind the scenes here at the channel. If you want more information, definitely check out my Instagram, my Facebook page, and you know, until the next video, thank you for watching, and we'll see you then.